Hello everybody, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. In this video, I'm making one of the most hated chapters in Warhammer 40k history since like the beginning of its birth basically, and yeah, these guys are not liked at all. The Marines Malevolent are probably one of the most just despised chapters out of every single one, and there's a bit of lore around these guys where a Marine Malevolent executed a few civilians, and the Salamander's chapter master just ripped into him. I don't know if he beat his ass or not, I'm not sure, but yeah, these guys are really just the biggest douchebags in Warhammer 40k, so let's get into making them. So here we are with our unpainted Space Marine. So what I recommend now, I understand everybody doesn't have the DLC, so if you don't have the DLC, I recommend this helmet. So it's got a little bit of detail on the front because there's going to be a stripe on the helmet. So yeah, that's the only thing I can recommend. But if you do have the DLC, roll on down to the Mark 8 Raven Wing. Now I understand the Raven Wing symbols on there, but you can like try and hide that with a bit of colour, so it gives that, you know, classic Astartes vibe. And then with the shoulders, keep them as the default chest plate. However, I know it's not a major difference, but just make sure he's got all the little bags instead of the hip plate basically. So that's, you know, pretty much it. Other than you could add a few little details to the arms, like I did. The communications of chains, the skull with the, you know, the little bits of keep forgetting the name of that. Laurels, there we go. They're called Laurels. Finally remembered it from last video. So yeah, that is basic setup for the armor. So let's get into the colours. So the Marines Malevolent have a pretty unique design because they're yellow and black with a white aquila, which is pretty interesting. So what I recommend is not using this bright yellow because it's just piss yellow. I do not like it at all. So Avalanche Sunset is probably the one to go for because it's a bit more of a darker yellow than the bright piss yellow, as well as you can use Avalanche Sunset as the pauldrons as well. So, and with this, you might as well just slap that on there. Actually, no, make it black. So then these other little details are, well, yeah, we'll work through it as we go along. So let's add the shoulders in. So the shoulders, obviously make these Avalanche Sunset, both of them, both trims. Now what I used as the emblem is, you could either use the Storm Giants or the White Scars. Now I use the White Scars because it's the closest thing to their emblem. The Storm Giants isn't quite there, so like I said, White Scars, and all you have to do, make it black and then remove that. Doesn't really do much, but you know, it makes it close enough to the Marines Malevolent symbol. Sadly, we don't have every chapter marking in the game, so you know, through the power of mods you can do a lot of things really, but this is an unmodded thing for you guys on console. So now you get the battle line icon. Sorry, trying to be all inclusive. So yeah, get those two rocking on the shoulders, then you go across to the chest plate and the backpack. So then both of these are going to be completely covered in black. And then for the chest plate, change this to Corvus White. So you've got a basic setup here. You know, you're almost there really. Not really going to be as long as the last video of they're called the mod factors, I think that's what they're called. Those guys are cool, honestly, I love those guys. Yeah, add the stripe. Now sadly, if you don't have the DLC, you can't have the stripe. So, but yeah, if you don't have the DLC, you're gonna have to, like, you know, do something to figure it out. Maybe make the skull black. Like I said, I made everything black for a reason. You could have a little black skull there and it matches with the chest plate and the armor. So like I said, but if you've got this helmet, you can have the stripe. So slap on Mephiston red, wherever it is. There it is. There's so many reds on this. And then change this also to Mephiston red. Now I know you can still see the 3D like metallic style, but if you zoom out a bit, it's not as bad. But you know, that is pretty much it. If you want to add some details to the knees, nothing, you know, really crazy about it. But yeah, that is the Marines Malevolent. So these guys, just, yeah, absolute jackasses. But yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial and you want to run around as these guys, then please, oh, if you are running around with this little setup, please let me know, and well, leave a like and leave a comment and what chapter you think I should do next. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.